We got Nate the Train back here on the program. He's going to be fighting December 5th at UFC Fight Night, taking on Movsar Evloev, fellow M1 Challenge champion. This is a great fight. Nate, how's it going, man?
Real good, man. Excited, man. Starting to feel it in the air, starting to smell it. It's right around the corner, man.
Absolutely. And I know this is a fight you wanted. You called this guy out. I know you guys had fought in M1, like I mentioned, off the top, 2 former champions. How happy were you when you put pen to paper knowing you were getting to fight him?
Man, it just feels good knowing that the UFC, man, is giving me what I want, man. It's a pretty cool feeling, man. I worked hard to get here, and I deserve to be able to do what I want to do.
And coming off a big win, I mean, we talked right after that fight that you had earlier in the year against Darren Elkins. You were an underdog in that fight. You came through. You did it with flying colors. And I know you were supposed to fight Shane Young earlier this year. I know the COVID, it strikes everyone. It got Nate the Train in this case. How was the recovery on that, man?
Man, I mean, it didn't affect me any, man, but it was in God's hands, and I'm just glad that I'm actually glad that I got the COVID because I was going through some personal issues. A very close person to me, my mother-in-law, she was fighting cancer and that. So I got the call Monday. I had the COVID. I would have flew out on Wednesday, and then she passed away on that Friday.
Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that.
If I would have went to that fight, I would have missed all that. So I was lucky enough to be able to lay right beside her and hold her hand when she passed away. And, I mean, that meant more to me than any fight in the world. So it's kind of like it was all the plan. It's meant to be. It's meant to be. But, man, we're excited to get back to it. And, I mean, it's go time.
I bet, man. How much is she on your mind in this fight? I know, like you said, thank God you got to, be with her. Imagine if you had to go take the fight. It's like you said, it's in God's hands. Everything has a way of working itself out.
Yeah, man, she'd always be with me. It's tough, though. You never get over losing somebody that you truly love. And, I mean, she was the biggest fan of mine. I was her big man. I mean, she really loved it when I put the whooping on somebody. And I always look forward to her being there when I came home. And I know she's watching, man. I mean, I'm just going to go out there and fight my ass off like I always do. And that's that.
We mentioned the opponent, great opponent, 13-0 record. I mean, you fought undefeated guys before, but this one's got to feel a little bit more special with it being in the UFC.
I fight Russians, baby.
I know, it's true. I don't know what your record is. It's something like crazy, right? Like you're always the underdog against Russians and you always win, right?
Kind of like it might be my true calling, man. I mean, I might have watched Rocky Balboa too much. I don't know what it is, but I really enjoy it. And I love the Russian people, man. Don't get me wrong. I really love it over there. It's something special when you go across seas, but, man, I know that the Russians are always going to bring it.
Yeah, no, they certainly will. I was going to ask you about that, actually, because I know you won a lot of fans over with your performances in M1. I know you gained a lot of those Russian fans. Have they been messaging you, like, leading up to the fight? I'm sure there's some talking some smack, but some probably excited about the matchup, too.
Yeah, I get good results, and I get people talking bad shit, and I get a lot of support, man. I got a lot of support over there in Russia. I got a lot of support in Kazakhstan. I mean, the support is crazy. I mean, I went over there and fought my ass off and won. I won over a bunch of fans. I don't have any fans just for the hell of it. I got fans because I put in the work. You know what I mean? They like the way I do it. Yeah,
no, I'd agree with that. How's training camp going? Who have you been working with for this fight?
Man, it's fantastic. Man, I've been working with my guys, Team Wildside, Clarksville. I've been getting some cross training in with some other guys in Middle Tennessee, and been working on my jiu-jitsu, get my leg arms good and strong.
Excellent. A little bit of everything, right? Kind of customizing it.
The best thing about Nathan Train is that people don't have a lot of video footage on what I can do. You know what I mean? They just think I'm going to go in here and punch. I got a lot of tools, man. I just don't have to use them. People probably didn't even think I could throw an elbow until I caught Darren with it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so no, that's what's exciting about this fight. Weight cut, I imagine, is going well. I mean, you got some notice for this fight, right?
Oh, yeah, man. I'm a big boy. I'm about as big as you can get at 45 and justify it. So I always make the weight. I mean, we're coming, bro. I'm so excited, man. It's going to be a good-ass fight, man. So, and I might be bloody, baby. You know how it gets in there.
Of course. Got to expect anything. Who's going to be in your corner for this fight?
Oh, the same boys, man. My boy Christian, Nielsen, Mike Merriam, and Kelvin Garcia.
You talked about it being a bloody war. How do you see the fight unfolding on December 5th? Because this is, like I said, probably one of the fights of the night on paper.
Man, I think that when I touch him, he's going to realize that he's never been touched like that before. I don't throw one punch that's not significant. You know what I mean? Every punch I land is going to be a significant blow. And I mean, I'm prepared to get punched back. You know what I mean? I'm take one to give one. And, man, I think I'm going to finish him. I really desperately need a finish. And I desperately need to hit that backflip off the top of the octagon.
If you come out here unscathed on the 5th, I mean, you never really do in a fight, but are you kind of looking for a quick turnaround after this? Or are you going to, spend some time with the family for the holidays and then sort of look ahead to next year?
Man, I'm just going to take it as it comes, man. If I'm feeling good and they could get me back in there, it'd be good, but it'd also be really good to have a little downtime and actually enjoy. I haven't even had proper time to mourn with my wife over the passing of her mom, so I was right back in the training camp, so it'd be nice to just digress and just be a little bit normal for a bit, enjoy the rest of these holidays, and get back to it in the 21st.
How are the COVID restrictions where you're at? Because I know in some places in the States, you can't even really see your family because they're, trying to keep everyone apart.
Laws anyways. We don't care about the law. What they going to do? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah, what are they going to come by with like a temperature check and say, get back in your house,
What they going to do? What you going to do about it?
You can't stop me at the train, right?
It's like if you're scared enough of the COVID to wear a mask, you're definitely scared enough to ask me to put one on.
Yeah, that's true. Good point. We're looking forward to this fight, man. December 5th, UFC Fight Night. Nate, always appreciate the time, man. Anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media, the floor is yours.
Yeah, man. I would like to thank Pearl Vision, man. They're my new sponsor, man. If you need to get your eyes checked, I'd like to thank my girl, Amanda Dusenberry with Veterans United, man. If you need a home loan, thank my Perfect Sports, of course, man. They keep me fueled. My manager, Brian Butler, all my coaches, my training partners, man. And you, man, appreciate you getting me on this interview, bro.